let's go.
Archibald?
How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh,
yes.
I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you, there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead.
Hey,
You'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey! Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course!
Who else would be?
You were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites.
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Grays and the Braithwaites think the other stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
Ajá, señores, si no está. Ahí está, enseñándoles yo.
That rather suits you, Mr. W. Yes.
Se ve muy afeminado.
Does it feel good to be back at it? Serving your country?
Ajá.
I wouldn't go there.
Pues dice que no le gusta la camisa blanca.
Whoa!
Le gusta color blanco.
Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon?
¿Dónde vas, güey?
Dear me, that don't look good. Oh. Come on, mister. Keep your eyes open.
Hay difuntitos, señores.
No. This must have happened recently. Hey, come have a look at this.
No ves a salir con una mamada de que hay lobos.
Suit and tie. One bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this up.
A lo mejor y osos, güey. O sea, no los puedo lootear, güey, perfecto. No, pues se llevaron todo a la verga.
Dangerous business, the life of a lawman, isn't it?
Appears so.
I'm just glad we got Archibald here to show us the ropes.
Let's go. There's nothing more we can do here.
¿Cuál es el maíz
Would you mind taking
confitado,
the
güey?
reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
O confitado,
Sure.
algo así.
I'll direct you.
No.
Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator.
¿Qué onda, Monkey Warrior? ¿Cómo estás? Bienvenido,
Yes, this
papu.
certainly smacks of the Raiders to me.
¿Qué onda, Nakiri? ¿Cómo estás, Paperrín?
Without an ounce of
Estoy
respect
jugando en
for the
PlayStation
law.
4, señores.
That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year.
Yep. Not the nicest fellas in my experience.
Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. Go right at the crossroads. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. Would drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. They're right again here. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are. Selling moonshine to murderers. I tell folks don't even speak to them. Don't even look at
A
them.
ver, ¿qué tal se ve ¿cómo se dice? Fog, la neblina, ¿no?
Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick.
¿Qué onda, Michael? ¿Cómo estás?
Now, anyone we find here, we bring in alive, understood? Round them up, and take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with.
No mames, dejé mi rifle, güey.
See? See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78.
How are we gonna handle this?
Well, the way I see
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he's
Vamos a partirle su
definitely
madre de
the
una
man
vez.
for the job.
Let's split up.
Saludos a la gente de
Bill,
Argentina.
me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
Derecha.
We'll take the right.
Con esa me la
Let's
chaqueteo.
stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The cheek of them.
A fine idea.
Hush, buddy.
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and then tie them up.
Got it, Deputy Williamson.
¿Y cómo puta, güey?
Wait for them to move.
Ah, es que yo voy a la derecha. Todo pendejo, voy a la... Escogí derecha, voy a la izquierda.
We won't catch the rider. Grab the other fella. Damn. Someone's coming. Stay out of sight.
Verga, ¿y cómo?
Anthony, where you at, boy?
Goddamn fool.
Ya la cagué. ¡Quédate
Where you
quieto!
at, boy? Anthony! My turn.
Ok, que lo amarre, dicen, ¿no? ¿En qué quedé en el 6?
Estábamos en plata 4, luego te fuiste a plata 1, luego plata 3, plata 2, plata 4, plata 1.
Right. Let's gather them up.
Verga. Güey, se movía para todos lados este hijo de su pinche madre.
pile, Arthur.
Ay, le hicimos bullying ayer a Marihuana.
Que dicen que le ganaste en Call of Duty,
Think that's it?
No, estaba
Well,
jugando.
what do we do now?
Pero no, le hicimos bullying.
Better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure. Anyone but him.
So, think you're real funny, don't you?
Tell me about the...
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
Deberíamos parar de echarnos varios dos con ese güey. Tú y ese güey, ¿y alguien más? Estuvo bien cagado ayer, güey.
Así son mis jugadas, no mames. ¿Cómo es, pendejo?
Arthur, we got some trouble here! That was too damn close!
No mames, güey, salió corriendo un güey.
Christ alive! Give me a hand with these bastards!
All right, boys, we're putting you out of it.
Güey, ¿no traigo mi rifle? No, no lo traigo, güey.
We're taking blood. That's how you want to do it?
Este verga se me está mamando. Es más, pues tengo dinamita a la verga. ¡Mírala! ¡Mira la dinamita! ¡Ah! ¡Me va a matar! ¡A la verga de un pendejo, güey! No la tiró, güey.
Look out! We got more coming up!
Qué buen vaquero soy.
¡Tú tira el cohete! ¡Tú tira el cohete!
Sí, esto es medio mal. Por eso me compraban pura bengalita, ya sabía yo.
That was close, Morgan!
¡No mames!
I don't see any more. Do you?
No.
Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
Fine by me.
Quick, let's go before any more show up.
¿Te llenaste?
¿Eh?
¿Te llenaste? ¿Qué tal la Twitch con de poca madre, viejo? Conocí un chingo de streamers a la verga. Allá no voy abajo, güey. ¿Qué verga? No es nada. ¿Y qué tal le quedó? Bueno, Katakuri, buena calidad. ¿Vale la pena decir la tienda? ¿No vale la pena, güey? Así de compas, ¿tú qué dirías, güey? Ah, pero es que diferencia.
Ah, pero es que esa madre es para que de veras quiera algo ya de punto.
Conoció al streamer Patas Sucias. Dele. ¿Sí vale la pena, güey? A ti te gustó. Verga. Güey, ese güey se está quemando la cabeza, güey, qué pedo. Sí, se ve muy afeminado, dice. ¿Qué onda, Chesby? ¿Cómo estás? Joder, cabrón. Así los queman en México. ¿Qué onda, Cray Dogs? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Puedes conmigo? Ah, me toca.
Well done.
Ay, otra vez.
Well, forgive me, but
No,
me
si no estoy
and my
enojado,
men
¿de qué habla?
must return
Estamos
to our
tragando,
lives.
déjenlo.
Sí, tranquila.
Seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Ya luego nos
Would you like us to?
I normally take it for personal consumption. It's sort of part of the
Eran
job.
pendejadas, güey.
But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. My cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others.
¿El sheriff?
You know what I mean? Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece
Finally.
of crap. Come on, move
We
it.
have a life
Move it!
on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. Come on. You ride with me. Okay.
Cargas que esa madre necesita sus jugadores, ¿no?
Yes. Show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it.
Si volvemos por mañana, mañana podemos...
Can we leave this swamp now, please?
Todavía que te cuido.
No, mañana vamos por mandado. Algo leve, de aquí a
Mount
los...
up. Let's go.
Vamos por mandado para puro sándwich. Ah, nuestra cena, sándwich. ¿Qué otro? Sándwich.
Come on, Arthur. Let's get back to camp.
Ay, quedé bien a gusto.
Boy,
Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the
¿Hay
effort,
mota en ese
though.
juego?
Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the Young Dutch again.
What do you mean, young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back?
Ay, estuvo bien vergas mi desayuno.
Okay, you're on.
That's the spirit. Okay. On my word. Set, go! Hold.
Desde la verga.
were much of a rider.
We'll see about that.
Cállate, pendejo. Mira, lo traigo pegado, güey, ese güey. Vas a chocar con un puto árbol, pinche Arthur.
Unless you catch a second wind, this won't be much of a race.
I'm just picking my moment, Dutch.
Sorry, Arthur, this ain't looking good for you.
No, me metí donde no era, güey. ¡No mames!
Oh.
¡No mames! ¡Acelérale, acelérale! ¡A huevo!
Oh, I am sorry, son.
Well, spare the gloating, Dutch.
Oh, I'm not a gloater. Why would I laugh at the fact that you haven't learned, after all these years, to ride a horse very well? That is a source of great sorrow to me.
Very funny.
I had fun with you today. Be well. Here? Well, I was gonna say you're like a son to me.
¿Ah?
But you're more than that.
¿A qué hora estás temprano?
11, 12. Porque mañana tengo que llegar.
Dale. ¿Tú qué pedo, puto? ¿Viste mi cosplay de ayer?
No, ¿cómo?
Yo le estuve de ayer en el principio. Al principio y luego cuando estoy jugando R6.
Va, va. Perdí, no mames. No les creo, güey.
Hey,
Megan, ¿no?
What's going on?
Jose and John are looking for you. They went out to the moonshine stash, said you knew where that was. They was planning a visit to the Braithwaite place, but John needs to do something for Dutch now, so Hosea wants you to join him instead. Seems to be a lot going on.
You're telling me. Okay, thank you.
Vale, verga.
They're getting hungry, Mr. Morgan.
Who is?
The people you haven't fed.
Me? When did that become my job?
Others are pulling their weight.
Oh, give it a rest, will you?
Get yourself cleaned up. Come on. Pathetic. You a man of the clock. Away with you.
Ahora resulta que soy pinche...
Yep.
No puede. Ven. No puedes sacarlo.
¿No?
No.
qué verga sale aquí.
Hey, Arthur.
What are you doing?
Selling it back to where it came from.
Why?
I ain't got a market for it. They made it. They must have someone to sell it to. Stuff look kind of lonely out here. I think we'll cut ourselves a deal.
I get you.
You and Dutch was just doing your duty when you requisitioned it. Now I'm doing mine.
All right. I should get going now.
I'll leave you fellas to it. Good luck.
Thank you, John.
¿Y por qué siempre tengo que manejar yo?
Dutch asked him to look into something to do with the Braithwaite horses, I think.
Sure, okay.
Okay, let's head out to the Braithwaite's place. You know the way?
Yeah, I've been there. So, what exactly are we doing? This is the moonshine we took after blowing up the Braithwaite still, right?
I think the good citizens taking the trouble to return their stolen goods deserve some reward, don't you? And it's time we made a formal introduction, like Dutch told us. Look, these are two big old plantation houses. And all I keep hearing is they hate each other so much they can't see past it.
I know. I've seen it. There's a gray boy and a Braithwaite girl carrying on a secret affair. I've been, well...
Bueno, sí, tiene razón, ¿no? Para que juegues.
The mind boggles. You think they're of use?
Not sure. They don't seem too involved in the rest of it, but maybe.
Well, I'm sure there's money in this for us somewhere if we can get in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Qué triste que perdí la carrera, güey. Te ves muy guapo hoy, Tontón. Gracias, Rodrigo, gracias, mira. Todo verdecito, redondito. Amarillito.
Here we are.
Modest little homestead, isn't it?
Güey, esta madre no era la hacienda de Django en la...
What's that in the back there?
Moonshine, my fine fellow. May I have a word with the man of the house?
The man of the house is a lady. Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
May I speak with her? I want to discuss a business opportunity. I mean no harm. No harm at all.
¿Cómo se llamaba la...
Okay.
Ah, la otra se llamaba Django.
She's at the house. We'll be watching you.
You heard the man. Driver, proceed, please.
Driver? What the fuck? También se parecía a la de 12 años de esclavos, ¿no? ¿Alguien la vio?
What you want?
Found something. Out in the hills. Thought maybe you was in the market for it.
For what?
Some liquor.
I ain't in the market for what's already mine.
The way we see it, it's ours. Well, with us possessing it, and I checked all over. For the life of me, I couldn't see your name on it. Oh. Relax, I ain't here to rob you. Though it seems that's easy enough. Why not do a deal? What do you sell that stuff for?
$1 a bottle?
Give us 50 cents.
It's already ours.
Well, look on it as a reward for finding the property. Alternative is we go sell it someplace else.
The alternative is you get shot.
Now, who wants to get shot over a bottle or two of liquor?
Pay the man.
No huevo.
Pleasure doing business with you. And listen, we didn't take it. At least not without orders from...
Oh, I know exactly who gave you your orders. Old Sheriff Gray. You know what? I don't want it. In fact, sir, now you can do me a favor. There's an extra $10 if you do. Drive the stuff into Rhodes, head over to the tavern run by Mr. Gray, and give the stuff out for free.
Mama!
Hush now. I believe they call that a promotional expense.
Okay, okay.
As you wish, madam.
You boys come back sometime and tell me how you made out. Maybe
Okay.
we'll play a little cribbage.
All right. Next stop, the Rhodes Saloon.
Soy una
Here we
verga.
go.
Soy una verga.